Okay, so before we get started decorating, I wanted to show you all what I picked up brand new this year. So first we're gonna start with Hobby Lobby. So I got this pink bottle brush tree that I thought would be really cute in my daughter Josie's room. And then a couple items for her Christmas tree in her room. Here are these cute little pastel cupcakes. And then I liked these tree picks. I thought these would be really cute in her tree. She has a very small, like 3-foot flocked tree, and I thought these would go really well. I have a lot of pastel colors and sparkles from last year, and I thought these would mix in well with the cupcakes. And then she picked this out, and I was thinking I could stick this in her tree and it would be really cute, or I could put it on a shelf. And then I picked up this 6-pack of ornaments, and I thought this would go really well with the theme I've already got going on my tree, and it would just be like a good filler in there. And then my most favorite, these 2 green trees. I thought these were so beautiful. I don't know if you can tell, but there's a little bit of like gold on the edges here, and I picked up both of the sizes. Okay, I can't believe I forgot about this nutcracker. I got this at Hobby Lobby, and I just think it's absolutely beautiful. If you're not into glitter, this is definitely not for you, but I'm a fan of the glitter. I like the glitter, and there were other options too. I really love this black one, and it was the like suede material, but it had so many scuffs in it, so I thought this glitter was better because it hides like any imperfections or any scuffs. But I thought this would make a great addition and a great kind of like a statement to my decor. Okay, real quick before I move on to the other stores, I wanted to show you this tree. My mom picked it up for Josie, and I thought it would be cute in her room, and she really loves it. I feel like this is a Walgreens find, but I can't remember. And there, I can't find a brand, but it lights up and it has an on button and it has a timer. Okay, next up we have Walmart. So what I picked up from Walmart is this inflatable reindeer. I'm not normally one for inflatables, but my daughter was obsessed with the Halloween inflatables that our neighbors had, so I decided to get this and kind of caved, even though I said I never wanted inflatables, but seeing the joy on her face was totally worth it. I'll insert a picture so you guys can see how much she loves this reindeer. These couple of trees came from it, so I have this little tiny bottle brush tree I was gonna put in Josie's room. And then this tree and this green tree were $3 from that dollar spot section, and they're like that flocked suede material. Thought these would be a nice addition to all of the trees that I have. And then I picked up these ones too. So this is like a ceramic tree, and so this one's white with little flecks of gray, and this one is gray with flecks of black. Really pretty trees. I got this little tiny baby nutcracker I thought was adorable for Josie. Some gel clings. Mini ornaments for Josie's tree. And then I picked up these mini ornaments, and I like to use these when I'm wrapping gifts, kind of put it on the top as like with the bow and all of the wrapping, and I think it just really nicely ties everything together. And so then I got this wrapping paper that I thought was really pretty. So this is a white with black. It's kind of like a grid pattern. And then this is a black background with white and dark emerald green trees, and I thought that was beautiful. It is reversible, but I'm definitely going to use the trees and the grid pattern. And then with this, I thought it'd be really pretty to double up this twine when I wrap it, and then when I double up the twine on it, I'm going to top it off with one of these cute little reindeer. So I thought that would be super cute and fun. Now I'm not going to do that extensive wrapping for like all my kids' gifts. I was mainly going to do that for other people outside of our home. All right, the next store that I got things from was Target. I got these bells. I thought they would be beautiful coming off of my garland on my mantle. And then I also got this 10-piece village set, and I already set that up. So I will show you where it's at and how it looks. It's absolutely beautiful. All right, next stop on my list is this garland from Kirkland's. It's the Norfolk Real Touch garland, and it's absolutely beautiful. I got 2 of them. I tried to score this last year and I missed out. And so when I got the restock notification over the summer, you better believe I ordered it right away and got 2 of them. And if I love it, then I probably will add some more to my collection for next year. Okay, so the last new find of the season, I guess I should say so far, because I'm sure I will come home with something since I'm Christmas obsessed, is this 2-piece outdoor rug set. And I actually found it at Home Depot. It was $15, I believe, and I thought you couldn't beat the price of that for both pieces. And I just thought this gingerbread like little housescape scene was so cute. The gingerbread stuff is all the rage this year, so I was excited to pick this up, and I am very excited to put it out on my front porch. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you enjoyed seeing my haul of all my Christmas decor this year. I wanted to put that up front so you could see what items were new as I was decorating and what items I've had for a while. So now I am unboxing all of my Christmas decorations. You saw my kitchen table was covered with items. Those items were new items or things that were not stored in Rubbermaid containers, and now I am unloading all of these Rubbermaid containers. And every year I can't believe how much decor I have, but all of it, or at least majority of it, gets used each year. And I am gonna take notes on like things that I love or how my styles are changing, so I'll know next year what I actually want to pick up and add to my decor instead of just aimlessly looking in stores and just buying what I like. I'll actually have a mission and a plan. What's your style of decorating for Christmas? I see so much neutrals and whites and creams, and I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. But I love a good red. What are you like? Do you like the red? Are you more of a neutral girl? I am leaning now more towards like the deep emerald green with white. I just think that is such a beautiful look with little pops of red. I have loved a rustic look always, so a lot of my stuff is rustic and woodsy, and I don't know if I'll ever fully leave that, but I think I'm leaning more towards greenery and whites, and I'm hoping that next year when I shop I can, stay in my lane. I tend to like a lot, and then I buy a bunch of different styles and have a hard time putting those things together, so I'm hoping that I can kind of narrow down my focus. So I am starting out in my kitchen with my decorating this year. This video is all about decorating my kitchen, and then my next video will be my tree and my mantle. I never put things in the same spot, so I know some people, they'll put like all of their Christmas kitchen decor in a box, and then they'll put everything that they put in bedrooms or in the family room in certain boxes. And I just load mine up because each year I put things in different places, and I think that keeps things fresh, and you can use the same decor items every year but put them in a different spot so it doesn't feel like the same old. I in fact put a sign that I normally have on my mantle on top of my stove this year, and I really love it, and it kind of gave new life to the sign. So I'm sure you've watched or you've seen lots of videos on YouTube that are clean and decorate or clean and undecorate. And I think that it's important to remember to clean before you put any items up or after you take things down, because it just makes everything feel so much better. I know if I were to start decorating without cleaning, I would just feel kind of gross and grimy. And when I clean before I decorate, it just is like a breath of fresh air, and I think it actually makes the decorations look better. So you'll notice that I add things and take things away when I'm decorating and swap things out, and maybe I go back to what I did at the very beginning. A lot of it is just a game to me and trying to figure out what I like. Sometimes I create these elaborate ideas in my head and then I put them together and I think it looks terrible. Other times I don't have a plan and I'm piecing things together, and then all of a sudden I love what I've created. And I think that that's kind of the fun thing about decorating, especially around the holiday time, because you get to add new different things to your home that you normally don't have. And so you can get creative and play with different things, and like I was saying earlier, give new life to things that you've used forever. I think that it's important to remember you don't have to go out and buy new things every single year or rehaul your entire decorations. Just use what you have and give new life to it. And if it's not working where it normally has been working, see if there's a different spot for it in your home. So you might have heard when you're organizing that your project might look worse as you go on before it can get better. I'm the same way when I'm decorating. I like to spread everything out so I can get a good look at it and see what I have instead of just keeping it in boxes. So it does kind of spread out everywhere. So you saw I was taking things off my counter just because I was trying different decor items in places and didn't like them, and then would just set them to the side. And so you really do just kind of like move things out of the way as you go, and you'll think it's looking terrible in places because you've got huge piles, but I promise once you get through it, you'll be happy you spread it out and you were able to see everything you had, because you might be missing a piece of decor that you really love that you've forgotten about, and it might have gotten stuck at the bottom of a bin. Now, this 10-piece village set from Target is brand new this year, and it is absolutely hands down my favorite thing I've bought. I don't have any of these little houses or villages, and I am going to have to start collecting because they are so cute. Now, spoiler alert, this does not stay in my kitchen on my countertop here, not because I didn't love it here, because I really did. I just had other items. I had a Santa cookie jar that I needed to find a spot for in my kitchen. Just because it said cookies, I just felt like I wanted to keep it in the kitchen and stay kind of on theme and on brand there. So it does get moved, but I do love its final home, and you'll see that in my next video. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just collecting all of the different trees that I have and putting them on this shelf. This is not for decor purposes right now. This is mainly just so I can see all the trees I have, and when I'm looking at little pockets that I want to decorate in my home, I can try out a tree, and if I don't like a certain tree or think I need something taller, I can come back to this little tree station I've got going on and try something different. So this corner behind my sink, this really gives me trouble. I loved what I ended up doing for the fall time, but typically I have such a hard time with this area, especially with just like a typical decor, you will see I try a crazy amount of items in this back corner, and I end up just taking everything down and going back and doing something different in my kitchen, and I'll come back to this space later in the day. Sometimes when you're decorating, if you're working on a spot and it's not working for you, leave and come back, because you might think of an idea as you're decorating something else or as you're doing something different throughout your day. You also might decorate something and then go to sleep and you weren't really loving it, but when you wake up in the morning, you might be thinking to yourself, oh, I actually really do like that and enjoy that. And so I just encourage you to be gentle with yourself and take time, because it's not easy to try and put all these things together. And if your home doesn't look like a magazine or a friend's home that you've seen, but you still love it, that's all that really matters. And so just take the time to make your home something that you enjoy and that you know your family will appreciate and enjoy, just really because you're helping create memories and making a cozy space. Your effort is really all that matters, and your family will feel that you're trying and that you care. I love hanging these wreaths on my cabinets. So, little hack here, take a command hook, flip it upside down and put it on the inside of your cabinet like you see here, and then you can hang your ribbon over it and just shut the cabinet. You won't see any hanging items on the outside of your cabinet, and then you can leave them up year round. I really love this hack, and I think it makes for a really seamless, clean look on your cabinet with the wreath. So this is what I end up with back here, and I'm so happy with how it turned out. So like I said, you'll have to play with things, you'll come back and you'll mess around with it, but in the end, you'll typically enjoy what you've put there, and I'm really happy with how the final product turned out. So this is one of those it's worse before it's better areas. So now I'm just cleaning off my table and making piles. And then I'm going to attempt a centerpiece on my table. So you'll see a centerpiece that I end with, and I did really like it, but it was just not functional with Josie sitting at the end of the table. She was going to destroy it. And so I actually don't have anything on the center of my table or on my table yet, and I don't know if I will this year. And you know, that's sometimes just how it has to go when you've got kiddos. So I'm hoping to get up my next Christmas Decorate With Me video earlier than Sunday and then put a different video out on Sunday. My next video should be my mantle, my Christmas tree, and then a couple other areas. And I am hoping to get that up. My goal was to have that one up today and the video you're seeing up last Sunday, but sicknesses ran rampant through my family and it just wasn't doable, and I didn't think it was worth it to stress myself out over it. So thank you for hanging in there and watching this video. And for those who have come back each Sunday and watched my videos, you are appreciated more than you know, and I am just so happy that you've come back each week, so thank you. And those of you who are new, I hope that you continue to come back and that you've enjoyed this video and that I have given you some Christmas decorating motivation. So we've moved into the last area of the kitchen clean and decorate for Christmas with me. And this is my beverage area. So you'll see here I'm just putting cords away. I am removing items that don't belong here. Unfortunately, this has sort of become a catch-all, and that is one thing I wanted to avoid. So that is something I need to work on. But I am just updating the mugs over here to make them Christmas mugs. We really aren't coffee drinkers in our house, and so these really are just for decoration. I'm a big hot cocoa drinker and tea drinker, so I do use these, but my husband, he is not a hot liquids drinker by any means, so he'll occasionally put like orange juice or something in one of these just for fun. But even though I don't use them a ton, I do love them for decorations, and so I'm just setting some of those out. I think this is a really clean way to incorporate your decor because it's items that would be out anyways. You're just switching them out so they look a little festive. I was trying my best when I was decorating my kitchen to make it feel like Christmas and be fun and happy without being too cluttered, and I feel like I achieved that this year, and I hope that I continue to love it through the holiday season. Alright guys, so here she is, the final kitchen Christmas decor. I'm really pleased with how it turned out and happy with the final product. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today, watching my video. I hope it gave you inspiration for your decorating or even just motivation. Let me know in the comments down below, what is your favorite little area in my kitchen decor? I'd love to know what you love or something that you're going to try in your home. Thank you for being here and have a great week. Bye.